Hi friends, welcome to Docker series. Today we'll discuss about how to install the Docker and we'll go through the website once and I will show you where the repositories are there, where the Docker images are available, what are the public repositories. Just I will show you in the website, then we'll go for Docker installation. Okay. Uh, so these are all the topics we covered as of now. Why Docker, why we need container, registry, terminology max we went through except the volumes and the Docker Swarm. So today we'll see just installation some Docker hello world commands. If you are running any programming language or any tool, it will start from the hello world, right? So here also we'll start from the hello world. Okay, so me quickly open my browser. In the browser, if you want to know, go for hub.docker.com. This is like your Docker hub. If you see here top, there is a Docker hub. First you need to do just go and register in this website. Just already logged in, just to go and sign up. Click on the explore. If you click on the explore, here categories you have official images, means these images are given by the Docker. Okay, and if you see the Ubuntu, Redis, Postgres, these are all the Redis images, Docker images. If you just you need to pull and you need to use however you want. So if you need go for operating systems, like we have an Ubuntu Alpha and Debian, CentOS. If you want to download the Ubuntu ISO image, let me go here. Ubuntu ISO image download. When I say click here, this 20.04, if I try to download this file, if you see in the down around 2 GB the file will be there. Maybe it will see if here 2.5 GB ISO image is there, say, whereas if you download from the Docker hub, it is around 200 MB is there. See how much difference if you use the Docker. So you can, how if just you want to print an hello world in the Linux environment, you need a virtual machine and you need create memory GB, this many things you need to take care, whereas Docker, just install the Docker software, just pull the Ubuntu, whatever you need, you can go ahead. So this is all the Docker images Alpha, and this is the least Docker image. If you go and check least size of operating system, if you type in the Google, you will get message. If you want to see, uh, if you say a Docker image, it's not happening. Previously I typed some different way. Okay, we will see this one. This is a 5 MB 5 only. If you see a complete package index, only within 5 MB a Linux environment we are getting to run the commands. See, on top of that they are released so many versions. Okay, this is the repositories, like we have a public repository and private repository. If you log in with your credentials, you can push to your repositories, so anyone can access. So these two things I want to show you. And if you want to install the software in the Windows operating system, go ahead. There is a Docker toolbox for Windows. Go ahead and click. I will share these URLs in the below URL. Don't worry. By using here documentation, you go ahead and go. The prerequisite for the Windows is hypervisor you need to enable. Okay. If you depend on the vendor, you need to search in the Google and you need to enable an option. Okay, you need to go for the BIOS settings, then you need to enable some F2 of F3. If you press virtualization technology, one option will be there, you need to just enable that option, then your virtualization will be working, some Docker, everything will be. This is a prerequisite for this one. Why? Because if you install, if you are using a Windows 10, by default hypervisor will be there. I already it will be enabled. Whether it is really enabled or not, here they are giving a software spiky, just you can run and it will get to know. For Windows 8 and 8.1, just perform this action, see virtualization is enabled or not, you will get to know. Just you go through this one, install the Docker toolbox, then you will easily, by documentation you can easily install the software, how to run this part. Once everything is done, just run this command, your hello will be is ready. So this is for the Windows installation. If I go for Ubuntu installation, Docker install for Ubuntu. So both I will provide the link. So in this session we are going to install in the Ubuntu. Just I have in a virtual box. Inside virtual box I have an Ubuntu. I don't want to work on the Mac. So everyone is using the Linux environment, right? So these uninstall older versions. Just let me quickly grab this command. Previously we have the released with the docker.io. Now it is changed to docker-ce. Just if you have any previous versions, just go ahead and remove. Let me log into my virtual box. My Ubuntu is 20.04. Just I updated. This is my terminal. Just go and paste it your command. So just give your permission, admin. Okay, here nothing is there. It is saying 0 upgraded, newly installed. No, so no need to worry about that one. So before installing a repository, just go and update your packages. So everything will talk about the packages in the Ubuntu, right? Paste. If anything is there, see it is downloading some packages, few things. So it is taking time. Just go ahead. Reading package list 90% is done. Okay, once you done this command, just go and install. Just follow the documentation. Even I'm following the same documentation. They are also using the recommended approach. If you see, you can install Docker engine in many ways. One for using a Docker repositories, one for Debian package, and one for scripts. So this is the recommended approach they are saying. So we are going to go ahead this in this way. Okay, copy, just paste this one. This is part is done. Just no need to worry. So if you use the curl command, sometimes you will get like a curl is not installed. Okay, curl command not found you will get sometimes. What you want to do, you go ahead and sudo apt get install see your curl, so it will be install the software also. Okay, next. It is asking whenever you using the curl command, it will store some repositories. That repositories you are checking the fingerprint, really is it happened or not from your side. To checking purpose, a public UID, these things, and let it be. Once these steps you done, just you go ahead and add the repository. This is your the stable repository. Just to go ahead and here, see there are many ways you can install, like sudo apt install docker.io. You can go ahead like that also. Sometimes what will happen, it won't install, some due to package is not. Just I'm following the Docker documentation just for your understanding. Just go ahead and grab this apt update. Why? Because you added a packages, right? So those packages need to be updated. See, okay, now since this step is done, everything just clear. So this is the main command, docker c you are installing, and docker c container. These all things you are installing. Once you are done, your docker will be ready. Just yes, give an option as yes. It will be install your docker ce and docker cli both. So now you can start to use. See, within around 5 minutes you are able to install a Docker engine on your host operating system. Okay, so on top of that you can create any number of containers. Okay, if you want to know whether really is it installed or not, then how you can check? See, Docker version, if you given here, see, is a client Docker engine a community. Say sudo permission is enabled, sudo su. I will go, just go to the root user, docker hyphen version. See, you will get a your Docker version. Okay, and just a docker info command. If I given sorry, whenever if you given a docker info command, it will show you your the client and the server. Docker client, if you given the docker, you will get a client information, right, which is installed in your system. This is your client Docker engine. So this is the main is required, and it will come. If you see here, OS it will be used in the Linux AMD 64 backend. It will use this whole Docker one. Is the version is 19.0.3. If you given the Docker info, this command is very useful in the current system. How many Docker images you have, how many containers are running, if anything is stopped or deleted, everything it will show you in the server information. Okay, this is your Docker server. Okay, basically Docker will work on the client server architecture. Okay, whenever if you're requesting some command, it will go for the server. There is a Docker daemon will be there. This is responsible to fetch from the registry, and those images it will be run as a container. Okay, no issue. Just install this one by one. We will see. It is a storage driver. This is a overlay to it is using. Backing file system is ext. There is a ntfs, exts, like different types of file systems we have, right? And if you go down here, this is a kernel version. This is a 5.4 and operating system is 20.0. See, as I already said, it will use host operating system kernel system. Okay, now here when I say host, now my host is a Ubuntu, not a Mac. On top of Mac I install Ubuntu. On top of Ubuntu I installed my Docker engine. On top of Docker engine I will run my containers. Okay, the total memory this much is showing, and my name, my virtual box is this is what, and it is giving all the information to you. So this is the way you need to install your Docker in the Ubuntu machine. So now we can good to go to run to the hello world program. Okay, just clear the command. Okay, first step what you need to, just you need to pull the command. Okay, no need to worry about that part also. Here they will give, see, there is a Docker run hello world. Just if you run here, you will get a message now. Docker run unable to find an image locally. That means in my system this image is not available. What is happening? A pulling from library / hello world. So from the Docker registry it is a pulling. Now by pull is completed and downloaded hello from Docker. This message shows your installation appears to be working correctly. That means if you run this one, your Docker is installed properly in your system. Okay, once you are good at this one, then we'll see how to pull OS and how to run. In the next session I will explain you. Thank you guys. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Okay, and click on the bell icon to get more updates. Thank you.